ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं तस्मैवादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधि साक्षिहुतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं गगनसदृशं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ॐ गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरुपदम् मंत्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। By the grace of the Master Sadguru, we are taking the 31 stanza of chapter 9, Srimad Bhagavad Gita. क्षिप्रं भवति धर्मात्मा शश्वत शांति निगच्छति कौन्तेय प्रतिजानीहि न मे भक्ता प्रणश्यति। क्षिप्रं भवति धर्मात्मा शाश्वत शांतिं निगच्छति कौन्तेयः प्रतिजानीहि न मे भक्ता प्रणश्यति। Therefore, my dear Arjun, Kshipram it means quickly, Dharmatma it means holy person, Bhavati it means being, Shashvat it means always, permanent, Shantim it means extreme peace, Nigachati it means get, Kaunteya, that son of Kunti Arjun, Prati it means decided truth, Janih it means know that, May it means mine or my, Bhakt it means the devotee, Na means not, Pranashyati and he never destroy. That is the worldly meaning of this stanza. Now the complete meaning is that person quickly become holy and he get the always presents extreme peace. My dear son of Kunti Arjun, my devotees never destroy. That is the worldly meaning. The Satchidananda Sadguru Paramatma, the omnipresent, omnipotent Paramatma, who is the only and only, the master of millions galaxies and billions of universes. He is telling his secrets of love in this stanza. Unfortunately, the persons, they do not know about the bhakti, they misunderstand the meaning of the bhakti. They think that the sensory organs activities is bhakti. They are in big mistake. They are in big misunderstanding. How can the sensory organs activity be bhakti? Because the God says in thousands times in many books that He is beyond the senses, beyond the mind, beyond the intellect, beyond the mood, beyond the ego. So how can you perform the bhakti by your body, physical body, your senses, your mind, your intellect, or your ego or mood? So that is the big fundamental mistake. The bhakti is another meaning. The secret meaning of bhakti is the knowing the God which is living in you in the form of your Atma, which is living all over the universes, in the living being's life or non-living being's presence. So my dear friend, if the person is doing wrong, this is my duty to aware them. If they will not accept my verdict, I do not force them, they do as they want. But I will tell truth because I am here for telling truth. The Krishna is telling here that Shipram, quickly, he become the pure and precious holy person. Why? Shipram. Shipram, it very secret word. It very meaningful word. It is very precious word. It is giving a directive and the direction about the spiritual science. You know, if a dark room, the dark is old than 10,000, 15,000 years old, but at the same time you burn a candle there, enlighten a candle there, the dark goes at once. In this way, if a person even he is the most sinner of the world, even he is the very bad person of the world, even he done the very, very wrong things in his life, but if he comes to the real master, if he comes to the real master, and the master accept that person, and he really love to the master as the presence of the God, he see in the master not a physical body man, he see the master, he faith in the master, he know that master can liberate him and he love him. So as soon as he comes in the shelter and surrender in the master and put the butter on his palm and take the oath of Guru Diksha, just the same time all the sins destroy and he become a Dharmatma and he become a holy person. It is a very miraculous science of spirituality. Because the master knows and master can give him this knowledge because he was in sleep of the Maya. And you know, all of you know, when a person is sleeping, he can see any dream. He is helpless. He do not do anything. The flow of dreams comes and goes, and he is compelled to see the dreams. He is pressurized, he is innocent, he is the helpless. So in the Maya, if a person do any wrong thing, Sadguru never mind. Sadguru only mind one thing, he is really seeker or not, he is the real lover or not, he is actually coming here for the love of God, for the knowing of God. So Sadguru accept him. And once a Sadguru accept him, the same thing is Krishna telling and same thing is Sadguru says. Shipram Bhavati Dharmatma. He become within the same time he become the saintly person. He become a saint. He become the Dharmatma. Dharmatma, it means his soul now turned to in the direction of the Dharma. And he give up adharma. Now the journey is starting to the positive direction and all negativity is gone because he is not sleeping person. He is the part of the consciousness of the master. When you join a master, at the same time you become the part of consciousness of the master. When you are part of the consciousness of the master, When you become the ray of the sun, how can the dark can remaining in you? The sin is dark, the bed is dark, and the holiness is the light. So, Chipram, it means the very quickly in the same time as you press the button of the electricity and the bulb blows directly, in light directly. Within a millionth times fraction of the second, 1/1,000,000 second. So, when you take the oath, when you surrender yourself in the faith of enlightened Master, Atma Sakshatkari Master, then you become just Dharmatma. And what happened after that? After that you will become you will get a permanent peace. Because when you was not found the Master, you was worried about you. You was worried about your karmas. You was worried about your future. You was worried about the peace. You was worried about the light. You was worried about the knowledge. But when the Master come in your life, there is no worry, there is no tension, there is no hurry, there is no doubt, there is no misunderstanding, there is only faith that you will now cross this river of death and birth. I want to give an example. If you want to catch a train and you are in a hurry, you take a taxi, you reach the platform, you run to the train's compartment. When you sit in your seat, reserved seat, then you feel, oh, good. So that is your reserved seat in the heart of the Master. The Master, like a vehicle, is going towards the God, and you please sit in the heart of the Master. The love with the Master, the faith with the Master, the surrender with the Master, it is enough for you. It is enough for you. So, when you comes to the Master and Master teach you the meditation of awareness, Sakshi meditation, then what happened? After doing this meditation, the day to day, your peace will be increase, and one day you get the saturated peace, the extremely peaceful life. So God telling to Arjuna, do not worry. Leave all the dreams of good or bad and actually awake in the truth. The good is also bad and bad also bad. Because when a person is sleeping in the Maya, when a person is not enlightened, when a person is in the dark of Ajnana, when a person is in the mesmerism of the after effect of the Maya, how can he become Sadachari? How can become the good behavior? All the good and bad, this is the language of world. This is not language of the spiritual arena. This is not language of enlightened masters. The good and bad is only your constitution of the societies and countries. In one country, something is bad, and another country, something is good. In India, you cannot take kiss to any woman. The case will be registered against you, and you can sent in the prison for 3 or 6 years if you kiss a woman. But in France, there is no sin to kiss a woman. There is the respect. That activity of kissing is the respect in the France. In India, in Pakistan, in Afghanistan, in Arab countries, in Yemen, in other places, you cannot do the forceful relationship with any woman. Because you will send to the prison, but in some Eskimos and other, I read in the book of sociology, there is some miraculous traditions. There is some miraculous traditions in India. There is no one make the tattoos by hot needles, but in African tribes and African countries, there they make some tattoos on face and all over the body. So the tradition and the traditional activities is very different in all over the country, all other countries, but they can be bad or they can be good. In the same country they can be bad, and different country they can be good. I'm sorry to say that I was incomplete my verdict. Then in India, some society, they are faith in polygamy. They 3 or 4 marriages. But in Afghanistan, in Yemen, in Arab, they have 4 marriages. But in the Hindu religion, only 1 marriage. So the 1 marriage is good in Hindu, and more than 1 marriage is not good in Hindu, but the other countries that is good. In India, the person is the government is forcing for family planning program, but in Estonia and other countries, they incentive for baby birth. They want to increase the population. So the different type of norms in different countries, good or bad, but it is not in spirituality. Spirituality, the good is not valuable, bad is not valuable, only the awareness is valuable, only the real love for knowing is valuable, only in spiritual progress in the field of the spirituality, the truth is valuable, the knowing is valuable. So the language of Atma Sakshatkara is different to the language of your social life. And the love, the definition of love in spirituality is different than definition of your love. Your love is only compromise. If you admire a beauty of woman, she will be happy. If you give the gift to loving woman and men, they give gift. And nobody love to poor person or ugly person. Nobody love. All girls want a handsome husband, and all boy want beautiful woman. But in the spiritual field, there is no value of beauty. There is no value of rich and poor. There is no need of gift. So your love is the compromise. The worldly love is only business. But the love of enlightened master and the disciple, there is nothing like that. The love of disciple and enlightened master, that is not physical relationship. That is only pure heartly solar love. That is the love of soul. And enlightened master never care that his disciple is beautiful or not beautiful, handsome or not handsome, rich or not rich, which country and what country, which caste and what caste, which creed and what creed, nothing. He only and only see that my disciple really want to enlightenment, or he is the real seeker, or he is my really love to me, only one thing. That is enough. So, Chipram Bhavati Dharmatma. So that type of person quickly become the holy person, the Dharmatma person, and after this, that person get permanent peace. The temporary peace is that you are very tired and you take sleep, 4 or 5 hours you sleeping, when you awake, you feel some peacefulness. You are very hungry and you eat the good food and you feel some peace. You are in trouble and the trouble is solved and now you are free from that trouble, you feel some peace. But after the awaking, you will be again tired. After the eating, you will be again hungry after some time. After a problem, you will caught in the next problem. That is not permanent peace. So what is the permanent peace? Shashvata Shantim. It means the peace stable always in you. So when this peace will come, this peace comes after enlightenment, because after enlightenment you can see that only God is present all over the world. Nothing is present, only God presents. The material and all living beings, they are only the form of the God. They are the form of Atma. When you see only one thing, there is no difference. There is no other thing. Then the peace comes permanently, because you are standing in the permanent position of the God Atma Sakshatkara. So Krishna is assuring to Arjuna, don't worry my dear Arjuna, if once a person comes to me and practice for awareness and do the meditation of awareness, do the Sakshi meditation, if he completes some step, but his effort, his step never be destroyed. So my devotees never destroy, because the devotees is very special person, but not like this devotees that the person is singing street to street. No, never. That is not devotee. That is not devotion. Devotion is meaning that you are seeking the God inside, or for this seeking you not showing anything to other, you only searching the God by the meditation method. If you do not faith, if you do not accept my verdicts, that is your choice, but this is fact only. If you never do the meditation of awareness, you do anything, you cannot get the permanent peace. Your peace will be temporary. If you do not do the meditation of awareness, you will not liberate from death and birth, because you do not knowing the Atma. You are only in your brain, something is imposed by the books, something is imposed by the fake masters, something is imposed by the fake religious persons. They are giving you the practices of the physical body, they are giving you the practices of mental body, your mind. They are training your mind in a wrong direction. They are doing the brainwash. They are putting the capsule of the program, their program in your brain. They are putting the particular religious practices in your mind. So they are making you the slave. They are making you the robot. They are making you a machine. There is not individual identity you have. But I am telling you, do not believe me. You sit in the meditation, you see yourself, you be your master, you see inside of you the God existence is living in you in the form of your Atma. The same thing is telling Upanishads, and same thing is telling the Bhagavatam, and same thing is telling the Geeta, and same thing is telling the great masters, the same thing is telling the Sankaracharya, the same thing is telling the Buddha, and same thing is telling the Kapila, and same thing is telling to the Santa Gyaneshwara, and same thing is telling Nanaka and Dadu and Paltu. All the master is telling only one thing, that the God is inside of you, the God is your Atma. Why are you crying outside? If the God is living in you and you are searching outside, that is, it means you are insulting the God and you are insulting the great masters. So my dear friend, the God is telling here, don't worry my dear, if you love really the God and you want to know the Atma Sakshatkara, if you want to accept a real master, if you want to do the meditation awareness, and your devotion, your sadhana, your efforts, your journey will not be destroyed. You will start this journey in next birth from when you leave this journey. And if you are fortunately get your Atma Sakshatkara, then you will be liberated, then you will become the Paramahansa. No, never you come on the earth, you permanently submerge and dissolve into the God. My dear friend, the Sadguru is a very powerful person. Your existence, your Atma is very powerful, and never be fearful. If you try to know the Atma Jnana, your every effort will be saved by the God existence as your money saved in the bank. So dear friend, this is enough for description of this stanza, and I request you that you are immortal, never you will be destroyed. You come to the God, you love the God. I am here to give you help. I will help you, and my physical body, until my physical body, I will help the seekers. And for in this way, in this flow of helping the seekers, we are putting these videos on YouTube. Please subscribe these videos. Please spread these videos all over the world. Please help me to bring the world peace by the meditation. This is our mission. We want to make the world peaceful. We want to make the world pleasant. We want to make the world brotherhood. We want to say goodbye for crimes and wars. And my dear friends, I need your help for this holy purpose. If you want to learn meditation, we are performing a third camp in Delhi. That camp will be held 1st August 2015 from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. I am inviting all of you in that camp. Please come and register yourself in the camp, because the seats is limit and registration is very essential. And only the nominal fee is there, only for your staying and only for your food facility. Nothing we are taking. We are not businessmen. We are taking nothing, only for arrangement fees we are taking. Delhi is big metropolitan city. The place for this camp is too much expensive there, air conditioned hall and etc. Because at that time Delhi will be hot, so we are already arranged the air conditioned hall and air conditioned stay rooms for you, and good vegetarian food which is helpful for the meditation. So we will also teach by food how what type of food you must be take. Everything, every moment, every second, we will teach you how to live, how to do meditation. I am inviting you with the great love. Please come. Thank you very much.